Next up is Raj Reddy.
Good evening. It's great to be here with many old friends to celebrate the remarkable life and contributions of our friend and mentor, John McCarthy. I came to Stanford in 1963 as a graduate student, shortly after John came here from MIT. With a number of wizards and hackers, it was an exciting time to be around in Polya Hall. Soon after my arrival, a PDP-1 was delivered. Steve Russell and others were developing a time-sharing system during the day shift. I was an older grad student with 4 years of experience using early computers with vacuum tubes and mercury delay line memories. At IBM, we used to charge $1,000 an hour for an IBM 650, which was about 100 times slower than the PDP-1. So at Stanford, I had access to PDP-1 from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. every day. I thought I died and went to heaven. In those days, there were not many takers for personal mini computers during graveyard shift. There was one person, though, that would show up late at night and go away disappointed seeing that I was using the system. That was John Chowning, who went on to make major contributions in computer music. The move to DC Power Lab in 1965 was a landmark event. In my talk at the 40th anniversary of CSD, I talk about the 60s as the golden age of SAIL. You can find the whole talk by Googling AI CS Stanford 1963. In those days, the range of activities at SAIL was truly breathtaking. We had the Hand-Eye Project with Jerry Feldman, Lou Paul, Marty Tannenbaum, and many others, all of whom have gone on to illustrious careers since then. We had Rod Brooks, Hans Moravec, Lin Quam, and others creating the beginnings of mobile robotics. This area of research has recently culminated in Stanford Stanley and CMU Boss winning the DARPA Grand Challenge and Urban Challenge competitions. SAIL was also the birthplace of speech recognition research, which after 40 years of intensive work culminated in Siri on the iPhone family. The seeds of success of Deep Blue in beating Kasparov and Watson in beating Jeopardy champions were sown at SAIL SAIL research in game playing and question answering during the 60s. In addition, we had colleagues working on expert systems, computer music, space war, and even computers with paranoid behavior. It was indeed a golden age of SAIL where anything and everything seemed possible. In later years, John would call me occasionally. A few years ago, he called me complaining, "Raj, nobody here," meaning Stanford, "is paying any attention to my proposal. Do you think you could get a barber in China give me a haircut at Stanford?" I laughed and I said, "John, I don't know about that, but we are working on a problem of precision robotics for space repair. Once we solve that problem, that might be the right technology for giving you a haircut. But it may be a very expensive haircut for a long time to come." And he laughed and he said, "Keep working on it." So whether thinking about computers with common sense or getting a remote haircut from a barber in China, John was always decades ahead of the rest of us. We have lost a revered friend and mentor, and the world has lost a great mind. Thank you.